Hey everyone, welcome to Stage 3 of Let's Play Ragnarok Battle Offline. If you remember last time, we just beat Maya, the Ant Queen. So now we're going to go off and explore the third dungeon after we allocate these stat points that we acquired from leveling up twice, actually. So I think I'm just going to put 1 point in Vitality. As you can see, the cost for the next point goes up. And yeah, more points in strength is fine. More damage is good. Now with 4 skill points, 2 points in bash will unlock Magnum Break, which is the swordsman's best skill. The reason why we're going this path mainly. It's a skill that's similar to bash, that it's a input-based skill. So the command itself is a quarter circle weak attack. So it's just like bash, except weak attack instead of strong attack. It's misleading though, because Magnum Break is a stronger attack overall. It can't be used in the air, but it has to be used on the ground. But it does give invincibility frames during the attack animation, so it's useful for dodging certain attacks from bosses. In fact, it dodges everything for the most part. I'm gonna be careful because you can't use it in the air. So if you don't want to be caught in the air when the boss attacks. Similarly, you can't block in the air. I don't know if I've mentioned that before. Can you block in the air? I think you can actually block in the air. But you can't cancel attack animations into block, which is the biggest problem. So if you whiff an attack, you're kind of screwed. Okay, so 2 points in Magnum Break. Oh, the game is starting to lag. Hopefully it recovers. So let's see, what's Stage 3? Stage 3 is Payon Dungeon, so expect to see zombies. It actually seems like the difficulty for Stage 3 is less than Stage 2. Interesting. But Stage 3 is a fairly annoying stage, as you'll find out in a little bit. Okay, so, like before, let's demonstrate the new moves that we acquired. So, you spin twice and then smack the ground and a big fire explosion appears in front of you. So, let's see, oops. So I'm going to try to demonstrate invincibility frames, but I guess we can demonstrate it later when the attack patterns are more predictable. So we have some Humpty Dumptys and some undead skeletons, and some blue skeletons. The blue skeletons will try to dodge your attacks sometimes. More of annoyance than anything else. They do a little backstep thing, but they still die in one hit, so not too big of a deal. Okay, so we have our first mini-boss, the blue and red zombies. One thing to note is that if you jump, the blue zombie will actually jump up and follow you and try to knock you down. Well. So that was a combo attack. The blue one runs across the screen and tries to. Oh, see, there's the counter. Yeah. So don't jump right in front of it. The red one doesn't seem to do very much. Careful for the combo attack. So when the blue one runs across the screen, you don't want to be basically right in front of him when he does that. Okay, so now monsters fall from the sky. Just kill them. Magnum Break is also good for clearing large groups of mobs. And here we have Kitty with a bell. So this is one of many traps in this stage. Here spawns a few ghosts that explode and will deal damage to you if they touch you. But you can destroy them. Be careful though, because if you do get hit, you can get juggled for a fair amount of damage. Yeah. There's a large group in the end that you don't want to get hit by. The next part is another mini-boss, I believe. It's a boxing totem pole. His hitbox is actually his head. You can't hit him in any other part. The little grass under him will hurt you if you touch it. And this boss is probably easier with a ranged character who doesn't need to like jump up and hit him and land in the grass. But it's all in all, it's still easy. You notice sometimes the screen blacks out or dims a little bit. That's just this stage. It doesn't. If you pay attention to the radar, you still know where the enemies are. Okay, this part we have falling rocks. I find it's usually safer to stand in the corners where there are fewer rocks falling. You can guard the rocks. I believe you have to kill all the enemies for the rocks to stop spawning, so rocks also don't do very much damage, and I think they can actually hit the enemies as well. So moving on to the next section, we have a bunch of Ninetales, or I think they have Ninetales. Anyways, they don't do very much if you just group them all up and kill them at once. The next trap is a giant boulder, and oh my goodness, the music. It stopped. Ah, panic. Alright, so this thing, if you just hit it, also the spirits continue to spawn. You don't want to run to the rock. It will hit you for a little bit, but just be careful and just whack the rock. It's easier once